Welcome back, guys. This is Jax on the channel, the Jaxster, and we are in a Direwolf 1.18.20 pack. And this is episode number 54. And I've been working a little bit off camera on the automating the wither farm. And I guess I want to say one thing before we get started on the episode too, is I've been having a little bit of issues when I load up the pack and click on, single player and click on the world. And when it loads up, it says it's loading the world. And nothing ever happens. It's just a blank screen. So let me know if you guys have been having that issue too. I don't know if it's what it really is. Maybe it's because it's hot. And I don't know. But anyway, I did have a couple issues getting I thought I was going to have to go back to a backup or something because the world wasn't loading up right. But anyway, we got it loaded up. I've just got through doing a craft here. And I'm saying you're doing a processing pattern, 3 wither skulls equal another star. Well, it's a little more complicated because we had to have 4 soul sand too. So let's go take a look at it. If you remember from last episode, if you watched it, we've got constructors that are placing the soul sand up here from refined storage. And then I decided to go with modular routers, and I guess let's take a look at those two real quick. Each one of them set up the same with the redstone high mode, placer module. We can take that out and look at it real quick. They're all 3 set up the same in each one of them. We're going out to the front. We're placing a wither skull, and it's on the whitelist. That's the things I had to change: is the position, the item, and whitelist because it was set up for blacklist. So we just throw items back. I actually want to take that out because I'm using the, you see where I got the soul sand placed, and I'll go back here and we'll put in this pattern. And let's go ahead and grab 3 speed upgrades overhead, or 4. And see, let's throw those in here. And if we ask for a wither or a star, another star, switch that to craftables, click on warn, click on start, and then we should get our 3 skulls placed over here in the buffers. And then I was kind of manually just got this set up right now because I've got a redstone transmitter and receiver over here, and I'm just hitting one piece of redstone over here, and it's basically lighting all 3 up at once because it becomes a block that the redstone is extended over to the blocks on every side of it. So these other 2 will count too. So let's go over here. Turn it on. Blocks are placed. Turn that back off. We can set a timer up. Here's what my plan is. And sometimes he comes back up a little ways, but he gets blown back down. So it seems like it's working fine. Let's take this down and this down. So that's working now. And let's grab our stone transmitter. And I think we'll place it here. Let's turn it around so we get our timer set up on it. Okay. And I don't know what kind of timer I want to use yet. I haven't looked. So let's go over here, timer. Okay. Looks like that might be the only one we have that we can make. So I need another plate. I haven't set these up yet, so. Timer. I'm not going to set that quite next to it yet. And delay, it's like 1 second. Probably, if I'm running this, I probably want to go like every, I just say 10 seconds. So we could set 200. I think that's should be fine. Okay, so if we let's go ahead and actually move it over there, and then we need to rotate it. So we'll get our crescent hammer out. There we go. And then we need to have a redstone signal. I probably should have brought down the other one too. But anyway, what we can do is go ahead and say we want to craft some more stars. Let's just do 2 to test it. Okay, it depends on, let's turn that off, back on. And let's set that. Let's see. Pretty sure that's how it should be. Grab a piece of redstone. Piece of redstone. Grab that. Put the redstone down. I don't like that we can't see that. Let's go up and take a look at see what's going on. Okay, we are getting a pulse. And maybe we need, okay, so that pulse. Yeah, let's take these back out. Well, you only got 4 in there, I'm not sure total. Should have got 6. Okay, so we're going to need to change this to pulse probably. And it may not work across, since it's on the top here, actually activating the other 3. So let's go back down. Let's change this. It's 5 seconds. 6 seconds. Let's just do 1 to start out with. Okay, there we go. We'll let it get killed and we'll send for 2 next time. Now let's go 2. Still on, so it should go ahead and load. And here's the next one. Okay, there's 2. So in principle, it should be working. And I probably would like to make it a little bit slower. Let's go 150. I think we can do that. And so let's set up to do 5. It's our first one. Second one. They can't die until they explode, so there's the third one. Just gotta make sure they're not close up or too. Our sandstone up there. 4. Okay. I think if we're not here, that's not a big deal. We don't have to worry about that. So. There we go. Okay, so let's go take a look at it. I think we should have like 8 stars in there or so. Oh, well, that's quite a bit more. All right, so let's try it one more time. Let's do 3. Like I said, I think if we're not here, this is probably not going to make a deal with those guys spawning outside and everything. First one. See, he's trying to go up. There's the second one dropping down. He's dead. And there's our third one. It's just a matter of the killing machine over there working at this at the same time. So, and I probably should set that timer up over there where our machine's at, or move our machine over here to the back, so that we can make it run at the same time. So it's not running all the time if we don't need it to run. I don't think we want to have the timer turned off, but when we turn the timer on, we want to turn the machine on at the same time. So I think we'll say that's good. It's done. It's automated. Because obviously, you know, all we got to do is have that set on and everything else is working. It's not the best setup, and it's not kind of what I planned, but it actually works. So, okay, I'm not worried about the essence right now. We can put a tank on that. I do think we'll probably move it. I'll move it back there later. I think there were some other things I wanted to go over. Actually, the tree farm, I know I wanted to show you guys that too. Okay, what we got here? Mr. Enderman. Oh, he died easy. He must not have been too built up, because I thought he looked like he was one of those fancy ones. So I'll be back in a minute. We'll go over the rest of the stuff. Like I said, I want to show you the tree farm update and everything. I'll be back in a few. Okay, I'm back. Let's go see if we can kill some of those guys out here. I don't know whether they're kind of hiding. Might actually have to go down to get them, which is okay. Oh, there's a Wildman Hunter there. It looks like our stalker. Let's stalk him a little bit. Oh, right above his head. Yeah. Down and see what trader. Somebody broke my door, so I placed it, but get some free XP over here up in a wing. Where's that trader dude at? Let's be behind here real quick. It's like his llamas got killed. Yeah, those are terrible, dude. Place those blocks back, and we can go look at our tree farm. The update to it, since it got broken with the 0.5 create update, so it's moving a lot faster than it did before. I did have to move it over to and redo the blocks, so it's got some weird stuff that's still working to it, but it's working now. We got our dirt door. But what I've done is I've used these tanks, filled them up with water, put campfires underneath them to create steam, and then we got the steam engine on it, and I just put a shaft on it, and pretty much the connections are the same after that. But so yeah, pretty simple. It's not as simple because we had to add this part right here that we didn't have to do before, but like I said, that's okay. We have a vertical gearbox actually added to it extra, and then we've got our mechanical bearing, and then the rest of it there that we had to redo. So not complicated at all. Let's put our dirt back there, and I just kind of opened it up, cleaned this area up a little bit, and all our items are being exported into the refined storage right there. So, but yeah, this is a pretty cool little engine. Not much to it. Just wanted to show you guys that. And I think that's it. There's some stuff I've been working on, and I'm thinking about working on. I need to set that latex system back up because I want to make sure we got, how much plastic do we have left here? That's the main thing we're taking out of there, but we do use latex every once in a while. We still got a bunch of plastic. We don't have that much latex, left, but yeah, only like 4.5 buckets. We got 36 buckets of pink slime left. We've been doing better on our creosote. Haven't got any of the ether yet. It's something we'll be working on now that we got the withers up. So I think I want to get a wither builder. That'll get rid of the other stuff that we've done right now for a farm. So we need a stasis chamber for that. Creosote, crude oil. I gathered up some of the crude oil that we had, and I think there was a pocket back here in the back upstairs that we had, and I grabbed it. But what I've been doing for the creosote oil, I'm just kind of automated in and out and everything. So we got the oil coming out that way. We got our what is that block? It's a different type of coal. Let's see here. Yeah, it's coke. It's coming out of the system with that ender chest. So all I've been doing is checking this whole stack in here, so we can do another 5 stacks of coal. Why I cleared that. Let's clear some of our inventory here real quick. Soul sand. I'll list the other items go over into our backpack. In a modular router, so I could read back through that a little bit to make sure what I was thinking is how it works and everything. Okay, and so we got that going, semi-automated. I just wanted to make sure we had enough, so if we started doing anything in immersive engineering that I needed it, then we would have it. Not really too worried about it that much. Trying to think what else we got here. I was looking at the Cyclic stuff since it's actually added to the mod officially now, and got some cool stuff. Those, actually, I want to make patterns on those. Redstone receiver and transmitter. And probably ought to go ahead and add the timer to that also. Go over here. We'll need to make pattern for this. Mouse is acting a little funny there. Grab patterns for these. And then we need to look at the timer. And I think we got everything else there, so we can add that. Throw these over here in our crafting big crafter. And we can remove these now. Why does that keep doing that? Moves the bookmarks. A shape builder, I don't think I've used that before, so I kind of might be interested in when we do our next building. The wither builder, it takes the supreme machine frame. I don't know that I've got that actually added to our crafting either, so let's take a look at that. Skull, star. We got everything except for the supreme, and that takes ether gas, so let's go ahead and add that to our recipe down in the dissolution chamber. Like I said, obviously we can't make it right now, but we will soon. And I was looking at these heart containers, which increase your hearts in the game, and but it's a little bit expensive, to be honest. These enchanted golden apples anyway. The rest of the stuff is not too bad, kind of expensive, but arcane golden apples, arcane gold, that may not actually be too bad to do. Well, something we can look at doing later on. This charm talisman, I would like to have it. So let's add it to our crafting also. See, it's just a combination of all the others with the gray concrete. So we probably should make a recipe for that. We got the painting machine. I thought that was an AE machine. So that's cool. All right. Let's do that. Antidote. Let's see. Wither charm. Oh man. Okay. We need to put some chickens or animals spawning in there too with the wither, so we can get some wither roses. That's their Solidification Chamber. So I've got it set up to make it, which doesn't look too bad. I think I've already got the recipe for it set up in there. Blast chiller, I was looking at that for, pretty sure we have all the items for that. I think for obsidian, maybe automate obsidian, just something I wanted to look at maybe doing in the future. And I don't know what this whole ROM is. Pre-runners, that's, mechanism thing. And I've seen other people using these. Atomic dissimilar, but I've never used it. So as I was just looking through the pack and added it to it also. So maybe that's something we might want to make. Got the blast chiller, and let's go ahead and add this to crafting recipes to make too. Okay, I think with that, guys, we'll end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We did get our automation done. I showed you the tree farm. And if you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.